Hi, everyone. So, today I wanted to come on here to talk about embodiment. And embodiment is really something that has changed the game for me, and something that I still use almost every day to regulate myself, regulate my nervous system, and really take control of my feelings and behavior. So, quickly want to explain what I mean with embodiment. And for me, embodiment means working with the body to actually change how you feel, how you think, and how eventually also how you act. And why is that important? Well, maybe you've tried to change something about yourself through affirmations, or maybe you're aware that a certain belief that you have doesn't serve you, and you maybe reframe it intellectually by just writing it down. And that is great. That is definitely a first step. But then how do you actually make you feel in a different way, right? So if you kind of have this, maybe because I've been talking about imposter syndrome a lot recently, maybe you have this inner sense that you're not good enough, or that you're not smart enough, and maybe you're aware that it's a belief that's not serving you, and maybe you're reframing it, and that can be a first step. But then how do you actually really change the feeling in your body, right? How do you make sure that maybe in that next presentation, in that next situation with your boss, this belief doesn't creep in again, or maybe not to the extent that it has in the past. And for me, working with the body through embodiment practices, this really made it much faster, much easier for me, how I feel in my body, how I feel about myself, and just in general changed certain beliefs that I had. So what are embodiment practices? I mean, there's a lot of different things, right? So you can think of yoga, but then there's things like just breathing, or even singing, tapping, maybe you know that, but also things like power poses, or even just dancing, jumping, like basically anything that moves your body and that allows you to impact your mind through the body. And often we're just trying to impact the mind through the mind, which is, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, like that is part of it. I just found it to be much faster and easier if I also work with the body. All right, so don't want to take up too much time here. Don't want to make this long. Let me know what are your questions, what are your learnings regarding embodiment practices, or also just in general, what are the things that you would like to hear more about? What are the things you're interested to talk about here? See you soon. Bye.